that time again.
We needed to refresh our eyes. It's been a long day.
Well, it is time to film.
Okay.
So, Deanna, Ginger, get the bathroom.
Okay.
Andrew, he's our camera
I'll
guy.
go do the stuff.
Okay, go, Andrew, go.
Oh my goodness. Welcome to Inside the Hoop, everyone. While we get our act together around here and get a few things put into place, go ahead and take some time to watch a little video on the brand new Kimberbell event, Day at the Spa. Doesn't that video just make you feel relaxed?
Oh my goodness,
Hi.
yes.
It was
Hi,
heaven.
everyone. We're back, and I'm here with Deanna and Ginger. Not in the bathrobes this time.
No.
Good job.
As
Good
much
job,
as
guys.
we wanted to.
You got
Right.
dressed for work today.
We did.
We did.
That video, of course, comes from Kimberbell's newest event called Day at the Spa. And this is an event that's been going on for a few weeks now, all over the world. But if you haven't been able to attend yet, it's not too late. And we're going to be talking a little bit about it. We've gotten great feedback already from Bellas and fellas out there attending. And we're excited to let you know a little bit more about how you can experience it as well.
These are coming from our Facebook group off of Bellas and Fellas.
Yes.
And we just love seeing all of the projects you guys are making.
Yes, we
Absolutely.
do.
Kim, didn't you just have a tour group come through that's so excited about this event?
Yeah, they really were. You know, it's really fun when we can have people come from literally all over the country to Kimberbell to, you know, tour our facilities and to see, you know, the set and where things are done. And so a few weeks ago, we actually had this cute husband and wife from Arizona come and take a tour. And I was talking to her and I said, tell me, you know, what are some of your favorite Kimberbell projects? And she goes, oh, hands down, I have to tell you that my favorite thing I've done lately is the Day at the Spa event. And so, of course, my ears perked up because it's brand new. And I said, well, tell me more. You know, what is it that you loved about that? And she said, you know, I love it because it's so giftable. When she looks at an event like this, she immediately thinks, oh, I could do this for this person and this person and this occasion and that. And for her, it really was about the giftability of making those projects over and over again.
Oh, I love
yeah.
that.
I love that. That's one of the things we think about a lot too as we're developing events.
Yeah, definitely.
So, such a fun thing.
That's what's great about a Kimberbell event, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because whether you are brand new to machine embroidery or if you've been doing this for years, there's something for everyone. If you're brand new, then taking it at, you know, a class virtually or in person is wonderful because you're going to have the expertise of those instructors there to teach you how to do these projects. But if you've been doing machine embroidery for years, it's still for you because you can always learn new techniques. You use new materials, use new ways or learn new ways of using your machine. It's all there for you.
Right. Well, and look at these projects. I mean, who does not
Oh, yeah.
want
Oh,
a
darling.
lavender rope bowl? Oh my goodness.
Yes.
In fact, when I saw, and maybe you guys can tell from the color of my sweater,
Yes.
the purple is one of my favorite colors. So when I saw this rope bowl, I like squealed with delight. I was so excited that we were finally doing something in these lavender tones.
You know, Ginger, that's funny you'd say that because I think that's the comment that I'm hearing most often on the Facebook group is, We love the colors
Yes.
of this.
Yes.
The lavender just screams to people, I think.
I agree.
So, yeah.
I agree.
Well, and it's such a relaxing spa-like feeling.
Well,
right?
Yes,
even
of
the little
course.
tag that comes in the event says just relax.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, and you're going to get the 2 sizes for the rope bowls. They'll actually make the
They'll
smaller
make
one
this one
there.
at the event, yep,
Uh-huh.
and then they can make another one.
Yeah, when you go home.
When you go home,
right?
yep, you'll
And I
make the
think you'll
larger
get enough. You'll have enough rope to do both, really.
I think so. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And what
Yes,
else are
what do
there?
you got?
And then we
Deanna?
have our cute little butterfly zipper pouch that says relax, renew, refresh.
Oh, I love
So
that.
cute. And it's out of our new canvas
Okay.
zipper pouches.
So just picture, Mother's Day.
Yes.
Birthday gifts, thinking of you,
Yeah.
graduation gifts.
Yes.
And
I mean,
filling
really.
something like that up with lotions, maybe
Yep.
a manicure set.
Yep.
I think these would be perfect, like bridesmaids gifts,
yes.
right? All kinds of
Yes.
fun things.
Yeah, definitely.
And the quilting on there is gorgeous. And then, of course, the last little project is this darling little soap pouch. So it's just big enough for a lovely bar of soap with the terry cloth on the back.
Oh, yeah.
All things are possible with good soap.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah. When I showed this on What's New Wednesday, someone mentioned that they are thinking they would take all their soap shavings, their leftover little
Oh.
bits of soap, and place them in those little pouches.
I
too.
never
a
thought of
great
that.
idea.
That is a
Yeah.
great idea.
And another person mentioned that they wanted to make that into a sachet,
Ah,
and
yeah.
just a little good smelling stuff going on
yes.
in your drawers. So
Perfect.
I love it. So
Perfect.
just fun projects in this event.
yeah, and just picture putting those things all in
the bowl,
the bowl.
together.
Very, very
darling,
giftable.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. In today's episode, we wanted to talk to a few of our quilt shops who host Kimberbell events. We asked our shop owners what they love most about Kimberbell events and what advice they would give to their attendees. We can't wait to share their answers with all of you.
Okay, but before we dive into their answers, we want to be able to help you find events for you to attend, either virtually or locally if you happen to live near a quilt shop. So you are not limited by your location with virtual events, which is so awesome. So just go to kimberbell.com/events and you'll find our event locator there and can take lots of fun events from lots of different locations.
I love it.
The first piece of shop advice we have comes from Michelle at Pins and Needles in Middleburg Heights, Ohio. And her advice is perfect for anyone attending an event for the very first time. Let's take a look.
Hi everyone, my name is Michelle Gillimbardo and I work at Pins and Needles in Middleburg Heights, Ohio. I have done many Kimberbell events, and I can tell you, as a new customer coming into an event, the best thing and the best tip I can give you is to bring a friction marker. This is such a nice little tool to have when you go through the Kimberbell event. The Kimberbell instructions for all of the special events and even all their regular products are so explained so beautifully, but you want to make sure that you check off as you go. There's going to be directions that you need to do, and there'll be directions that your machine has to do. You need to check it off as you go so you don't get overwhelmed and you don't lose your place.
That's a great
I love that. I never thought of that.
I never thought of that. That's fantastic.
What is a fusion marker?
That is something that will.
Friction marker.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's a good question. It's a disappearing ink type
Okay.
of marker. So
That's what I wondered, because if you marked it, then you tried to do, again. So that makes sense. I love that tip.
yeah, and with a friction marker, you can either do it with heat, but I believe they also have erasers on the other
Okay.
end of that friction
Okay.
pin, which is really what it's used for mostly.
Yeah.
And so now you just mark as you go. Great
I love
advice,
that.
Michelle.
Love
I
that
like that.
advice.
Let's go ahead and go back to Michelle as she shares what it's like and what she likes about hosting Kimberbell events.
The Kimberbell events have been going on, I don't even know how many years. I started at the beginning with them, and I have never had a customer leave an event. They love the products. You can be a brand new embroiderer and walk into a Kimberbell event, and where you take that event at that local quilt store, it's gonna be hands down one of the best experiences that you have.
Wow.
That's so
You
lovely.
cannot ask for a better plug than that. Thank you,
No.
Michelle.
Yeah.
I love
That's
it.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so our next piece of advice comes from a shop owner in Canada. This is Anne from My Sewing Room in Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Yes.
Hi everyone, my name's Ann Dale. We're here at My Sewing Room in sunny Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I'm the owner-operator and just wanted to talk to you a little bit about Kimberbell Events. You know, Kimberbell Events, we're a fan. We enjoy them. You can see just off my shoulder here, the next run of events for us will be the Spa Day. And kind of up on the wall and around there, you'll see the other digital dealer exclusives. Now, we're kind of in an interesting geological location. There's a lot of room between us and some of our customers, so we offer everything that we do here in person, which I highly recommend. If you're able to attend an event in person at your local store, that would be amazing because you'll have so much more fun. And if you can't, we do offer virtual classes.
Oh, Anne's so great.
Yeah.
We just love her.
Yeah. And I love that, she's representing from Canada.
Yes. Yeah.
For sure.
And I agree with Anne that in person is so much fun, right? It's fun to meet people and stitch
Absolutely.
together, but I really appreciate how her and other shops like her offer the virtual experience as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Sometimes that's tricky depending, like she said, geographically, it's hard for them to get people into the
Right.
shop. So I think that works great for everyone,
I love it.
in person or virtually. So let's see what her advice is for people attending events.
When you're getting ready to go to one of those events, get your supply list, register early so that we know you're coming so we can prepare. Right now, we are nearly sold out of our next Spa Day event, and we had the opportunity to open it up to a few more people before we hit deadlines. So get in, get registered, get there early, get your supply list so you know what you need.
All right, there you have it.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah,
what you need, get
perfect.
registered, and be ready to have a whole lot of fun.
Yes.
Exactly.
Now, when we talk about shops that host events virtually, don't feel like you're going to miss out on all the fun. So many of our shops go all out for these events. We're going to visit some behind-the-scene footage of a shop preparing for one of these virtual events. Kim, do you have any guesses of who this might be?
I don't know. Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Chris from My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop, and we are located in Logan, Utah, and we love Kimberbell. Not only do we do events in store, but we also do our Kimberbell events online, and they really are a lot of fun. We've invested a lot of time and equipment and money into providing the very best experience for those attending the Kimberbell events virtually. As you can see here, we have a little filming studio that we have all different cameras located not only at the cutting table, but also at the ironing station and even at the embroidery machine itself. We want to have these to ensure a really seamless experience for you as a viewer from the other side of the camera.
Man, she kind of looks a little familiar, don't you think?
Just a little bit.
Maybe.
Yeah, just a tad.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what Chris's advice is for event attendees.
As soon as you receive a kit, it's nice to be able to lay everything out in front of you and just see what are the materials that you are gathering together. All of them are provided, but sometimes you're going to need that stabilizer and your threads. Have everything ready to go so that when you go into the experience, whether virtual or in store, that you are ready for success right from the beginning. The best advice I can give someone taking a Kimberbell event is just to have fun. Really enjoy the experience of being able to create different projects with the materials that are given. You're not only going to create something from start to finish, but you'll also be able to experience the joy of creativity that Kimberbell talks about often and learn new techniques while at the same time doing so.
Oh my goodness, I love that.
Yeah.
If all else fails, have fun.
Absolutely. I love that too. So our next shop owner is Betty from Be So Busy in Los Alamitos, California. Check out her Kimberbell display, but more importantly, listen to her advice about the Kimberbell event experience.
Hi, I'm Betty Elliott at Be So Busy in Los Alamitos, Southern California. We carry a large variety of Kimberbell products in our shop. The one piece of advice I would give people taking a Kimberbell event is don't be afraid to ask questions. Kimberbell directions are fabulous, and the shops are equipped to help you through each and every project and answer your questions in their entirety.
That was some great advice. I love that she refers to that they are there to help you answer any of your questions. They can help you with whatever you're doing.
And
that's
there's
one
no
of the
dumb question, right?
no,
Yeah.
that's what it's for. It's a learning process.
Yeah, so thank you, Betty, for
Yes.
that piece of advice. Now, the last piece of shop advice comes from our friend Carol at Calico Cats in Lake Jackson, Texas.
Hello, I'm Carol, and my husband George is my other half of the business. Our business is named Calico Cat Sewing. We are in Lake Jackson, Texas, which is south of Houston on the Gulf of Mexico. We have been a certified Kimberbell shop since the beginning. I was in what they call the inaugural group, and we met there in Logan, Utah. It was fabulous. We had a great time and met a lot of fun people that I've stayed in touch with.
Okay, so we're going to stop that for just a moment there, because before we go into actually what Carol's advice is, she brings up an interesting little point there.
Okay.
And that is Kimberbell Academy. So let's talk about that for a second here. Ginger, you know a lot about Academy.
I-
kind of in charge of it.
Maybe a thing or two.
Right, just a little bit. Can you go ahead and tell our viewers there, what is Academy and why is it important?
Okay, so Kimberbell Academy is a great way for shop owners to come to us. They attended in person and now they attend virtually after the pandemic. So for 2 days, they come and hang out with me and some of the other Kimberbell staff members, and we talk about Kimberbell events and teaching techniques and marketing classes and other kinds of business classes for them to learn all about the Kimberbell event model. And that way, you as the end consumer know that you are getting the most consistent, the most authentic, the best event experience with Kimberbell events that you can possibly have.
Great. Thank you,
Exactly.
Ginger, for that.
You are welcome.
So when we do talk about certified shops, that's exactly what we mean. Let's go ahead and listen to Carol again about her advice for attending a Kimberbell event.
And what I would say is go to have fun, okay? Learn from those around you. Listen to your instructor. The great thing is the Kimberbell events come in a bag like this, okay? Everything you need is in here except stabilizers and thread. We like to include the stabilizers. Kimberbell has a full line of stabilizers now, and I like to include the stabilizers so that the student gets to experience the different kinds, not just say, oh, I have some tearaway at home. The part about coming to the shop, though, is you can interact with others that are maybe going through the same growing pains with embroidery as you are. So attend an event, enjoy yourself. Please try to take one. They're a lot of fun. You get to interact with others that have the same passion as you do.
Don't you love Carol Ann's advice there?
I do.
Oh, it was perfect.
Yeah.
I especially love that she mentioned how she walked away with lifelong friends from attending. And I think that's what these events are all about.
Yeah, it's really about just leaving your worries behind and just having a whole lot of fun. Like you said.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, that was a fun episode today.
It's really
Oh, it's
fun.
so fun.
Yeah, I love hearing from shop owners and educators out there doing Kimberbell events. Big shout out, a big thank you to Michelle at Pins and Needles. We had Anne from my sewing room, Chris from my girlfriend's quilt shop, Betty from Be So Busy, and finally our friend Carol Ann from Calico Cats. A big, big thank you, guys. All right, well, that's a wrap today, guys. But what are we going to be doing next week? Well, we're going to be having a special guest with us because, you know, you've all worked so hard on making all of these Kimberbell projects, and now we want to know, how do you decorate your home with them? How do you style them best? We've got the perfect person to do just that. We're going to be introducing you to Shay from Kimberbell. She's our official stylist here, and boy, does she have some good ideas for you. I cannot wait. Make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel so that you never miss an episode. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Until next week, everyone, keep doing what you love and keep experiencing the joy of creativity. Bye-bye.